The man spent 20 years in prison. The first time he walked out of prison, he was stopped by a luxury car worth millions of dollars. Just as the man was feeling confused about this, a beautiful woman stepped out of the car. When the man finally saw her face clearly, he realized the woman in front of him was his eldest sister, and the reason she appeared here was to take him home. The man was originally unwilling, but after learning that returning home was his mother's dying wish, he immediately agreed. But the moment he stepped into the house, his eyes were drawn to the ranking displayed on the screen. Just as the man was feeling puzzled again, his eldest sister beside him pointed at the ranking and explained, "This is the family's gambling skill leaderboard. The person currently ranked first is Jack, the child adopted by our father after you left the family." Seeing the man's confused expression, his eldest sister immediately said that Jack's gambling skills now were good enough to shake 5 dice into a single point, making him a true master. After she finished speaking, her phone rang, and she failed to notice the man's disdainful look. Watching his eldest sister walk away, the man grabbed the dice on the table. In less than 1 minute, the record on the wall leaderboard was broken by him. When his eldest sister returned, she saw that Jack had dropped to second place on the leaderboard. This left her standing there in shock, frozen in place. She couldn't believe someone had actually broken the record. To verify whether the ranking was real, she immediately opened the dice. She was shocked to discover that all 5 dice were standing perfectly on 1 point, but the top die had not stopped shaking at all. Thinking about the environment the man grew up in, his eldest sister immediately denied her own guess. She felt the man was a vain person. She had no idea that all of this was skill the man learned in prison. Ever since 20 years ago, after the man's mother died trying to save him, he disappeared from everyone's sight. Everyone thought the man was gone forever, but what no one knew was that the man voluntarily entered prison. That was because this prison held the world's top gambling masters, and the person who caused his mother's death was his father's rival in the casino world. To avenge his mother, from the very first day he entered the prison, he became a student of these masters. After the man turned 10, he became the world's #1 gambling expert, but he always remembered that he could not make money through gambling. What he wanted was to use gambling skills to catch criminals. So from that day on, the man became an assistant to the police in arresting gamblers. Until the year the man turned 25, tired of his current life. After helping the police defeat the last gambling master, the man finally walked out of the police station. But what he didn't expect was that he was taken home by his eldest sister the moment he left. He also broke the family's leaderboard. What confused him even more was the attitude of his other sisters toward him, because the moment he appeared before them, he was mocked by the second sister. Meanwhile, Jack ran over to the man with an overly eager smile and greeted him warmly. As for the third sister beside them, she looked at the man with obvious disgust and bluntly said he smelled unpleasant. She then urged him to go take a shower. At this moment, Jack quickly spoke up, saying he would give his room to the man, claiming he would move out immediately. Seeing how his sisters reacted after hearing Jack's words, their impression of him grew